Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be part 1 of my decluttering series. I am so excited to share this video with you, and right now I have actually already finished this and I feel great. It was one space, it didn't take me as long as I thought it would, and I can't believe that I waited so long to get this done. I've been wanting to get this done for over 2 months, probably longer than that. And lately I've just been getting rid of a ton of stuff, and I figured, you know what? This would make for good content, and I hope that this motivates you guys to get a space done in your house. It doesn't matter if it's a cabinet, a drawer. Little by little, you can do one space at a time and you'll feel so much better. I want to not really be a minimalist, but I want to minimalize all the things in my home. So today's video is part 1, and I am working on my hallway closet. This is a linen closet, or it's supposed to be, but I don't have a closet for my daughter. And so I figured this is a small closet, and we didn't really have like too many linens anyways. We keep like our towels and everything in the bathrooms, all the rags, they all go in the bathrooms. And we don't have too many extra linens, so I put them in the front closet. So it was kind of like a waste of space, and what would happen is any kind of junk or like random things would end up in this closet. So I recently had turned it into her closet, and she's 7 months old now, and it has been just stuffed full of things that she doesn't use anymore. Some things she does use, but come along with me and watch this video. I'm gonna do it in real time, so that way you guys can watch this as you declutter a space instead of speeding it up. And then, that way you can just take it along. You can sit there and watch it, relax, whatever you want to do. So I hope you guys enjoy today's video, and I'm so excited. So I have a Durango, and y'all know I switched cars with my son. The Durango was for him, and I had a, what do you call it? Just a regular sized car. Nothing, nothing too big, which I love driving that car. It is my dream car, as y'all may know. But if you're new here, I have a car that I switched with my son, and now I have a Durango. So I can fit so much stuff into it. And if you are new here, I like to live a simple life. I like to get things for free. I love garage selling. I love thrift shopping. But mainly I look for things that I need. And I also have so much space in that Durango to get all those things, but I also have space to get rid of a ton of things. So that is what I'm trying to do, one space at a time. I'm going to also be doing my son's closet here pretty soon. Not in this video though, so stay tuned for that. And when I finally fill the back of the Durango, I'm going to take you guys along with me and show you like how full I got it, full of stuff that I'm getting rid of. And I'm sure I'm going to be filling it more than once. So I have a lot of stuff to declutter in my home. And please subscribe. It is free. It does not cost you anything to subscribe to my channel. So don't worry about that. A lot of people do know that, but some people don't. They wonder if you have to pay because, they think subscription. But no, you just push subscribe. That way you always are notified. That's what it means. You get notified when I post a new video. So stay tuned. And then also, don't worry, I didn't forget. I still have some YouTube tip videos coming, but I really want to focus right now on decluttering. And I cannot wait to do this. Like, it feels so good getting rid of stuff. If you guys have a hard time getting rid of stuff, I tell myself, like, I don't care if I spent money on it. I don't care if it's something I bought for the boys. Right here, I was showing you guys little labels I use, like 3 months, 3 to 6 months. But anyways, like I was saying, look at this pillow. Ugh, my face. But I do not care if I spent money on something, because if I'm keeping it just because I spent money on it and I don't use it, it's a waste of space. Like, it's inventory that I don't need, and I could either have space open or have that space for something I actually use. So, those were some shoes that I have for my daughter. I found so much free stuff for my daughter when I was pregnant with her. I went crazy trying to find all kinds of free things. I got shoes, I got toys, I got clothes that are up to like 5 years. Okay, so I got everything out of the closet. I'm gonna sweep out the bottom. I had this little pieces of paper taped in there for like each shelf had like different size closing. Each shelf had like a different size clothing. 3 months, 3 to 6, 6 to 9, like that's how it goes. So that's how I had it set up. But my daughter is 7 months old, so I have to redo everything. Plus, it was really cluttered in there, and there's a lot of things I need to get rid of. By the way, I did rearrange my room again. But anyways, so these 3 bags are her like newborn and up clothes, and I cannot bring myself to get rid of them right now. I don't know why. I'm just having a hard time letting go of that, so I'm just gonna hold on to it for now. And in here I have some shoes for her. I've actually got to add more to this because I do have some more little shoes. And I have this. Let's put that on the bed. I don't even know what's in here. Okay, so I get a lot of free things. And so these are clothes for 3 years old, 4 years old, and 5 or 6. There's not many. I just get things that I really think like are good quality or whatever for free. I don't spend money on stuff like this that's pretty far in the future. But I mean, time flies. So these I'm probably going to put either I'm going to put them back in the bottom or something, but I do want to keep them all together. That's probably why they're all in that bag right there. I might actually put it in the top off to the side. So I figured I'm going to use this to put those in, and I'm going to take this little thing off. I also got this for free too. It doesn't have it doesn't have the bottom part, but I mean it still works. So I'll put the 5 to 6 first, and then the 4 years old one, and then the 3, like that. And I'll actually add this Batman toy because I mean she might play with that before, but for now I'm gonna put it in there. And let's see, I've got to clean that out. Let me go get the broom. So right now I'm just gonna sweep out the bottom of that. And as y'all seen, I did rearrange my room, which is funny because I don't really prefer the bed in front of the window. It used to be on the wall that was painted green, or is painted green, and it did look bigger the other way, but I think what started it so for one, if y'all are new here, I love to rearrange. So you might see some of that. I did not record my room. I should have, but it was so random and I just wanted to get it done. But what I did is I went in my room and I was going to turn the rug. So I had a rug that went like long ways with my bed, but it was too long the way the bed was and it covered the heater. So I was going to turn the rug so it would be like just coming out longer. And then as I was trying to do that, I realized that rug is filthy. And even if I vacuumed it and cleaned it, like it's just going to get dirty again. So I rolled that rug up and I stuck it into the garage, and I'm going to get rid of that rug. I don't want it anymore. It's a nice rug if it was clean and stuff, but for me, it's not going to work well. So it is another thing that has got to go. And I was going to get another rug. Well, I already have it, but I went to put the rug under, and I was like, as everything was all moved around in my room anyways, I was thinking like, you know what? I'm going to rearrange my room. And so I stuck the bed in front of the window, and I actually like it a lot better this way because I feel like I have more space next to my side of the bed, because before, her little crib was shoved so close, like between the wall and my side, and it just seemed crowded. And then on my husband's side, the dog bed was there, so he would get out of bed and step into a dog bed. So I figured, you know what? I just want to switch it. So that's what I did. So I did all of that in my room last night, and yesterday and the day before, I painted the whole hallway with that fossil gray paint by Glidden I got from Walmart. And I love it so much. And then my husband and I were talking about changing the doors, not changing them, but like doing something to them to make them look a little different. We do like the wood, so we're not going to paint them. That would be horrible because I love. So if you see the door frames, that doesn't bother me, because if I painted that, it would be like no big deal, because they don't look like, you know what I mean? Like they don't have knots and they're not like anything special. But our doors, I don't know if you'll see it in this video, but our doors actually show the wood grain and they have knots in the wood and they're really pretty. So we've been kind of thinking about making them a little bit darker or lighter. I don't know. So my plan for the hallway is I'm going to paint the trim around the doors white. That's why you can see on the edge there, I just totally put paint there because I was going to paint them anyways. And as far as the closet door, as you can see, it's mirrored, but it also has wood. I don't really want to paint that. I kind of want to leave that. So like every single door will have the wood, but the trim and all that, I want to paint white because I have been painting my heart out. I love doing like house updates. I don't go too fancy. Like I don't do extravagant things. And it's not because I can't. It's just I like to keep it simple. I like to have a channel where people can feel, normal, relatable things that I'm doing, like they could see their self doing too. It's simple. Painting is not that hard. You know what I mean? So that's how I like to keep things on my channel. For now, who knows what the future brings, but for now, I really want to focus on decluttering each space. I want to live more minimally, and it just makes more sense. I don't think I'm a hoarder, but as y'all heard, I did say like I cannot bring myself to get rid of those baby clothes. But so if you are new here, I have a baby girl, but I also have 2 sons. So I've been a boy mom for 17 years before I got pregnant with my daughter. My oldest son is 18 and my youngest son is 13. So I have 2 teenage sons, and it is crazy because I didn't think I could have kids anymore. I had an IUD put in back to back. So both of those were in for like 4+ years. So obviously, I wasn't planning on having kids while those were in, But when I took the second one out, I don't know what was going on, but I could not get pregnant. It wasn't like I was trying to get pregnant right away. But when we were trying, nothing was happening for like 4 years or so. I'm not even sure if that's the right amount of time, but it was at least 4 years. So I figured I couldn't have kids anymore. And then, lo and behold, I got pregnant with my little girl. So I'm a first-time mama to a little girl. I've never had a girl before. So that's a huge change. Being a boy mom, as they say, for 17 years. And then going from that, just being used to like, used to boys. Like they keep it simple. If you have more than one boy, usually they fight pretty bad. But right now, the boys don't fight too bad. I mean, they have their moments once in a while, but they get along pretty well. But I mean, going from that and then having a little girl, And on top of it, having a baby after 13 years of not having a baby, it's a huge change. So I have been just like trying to update my home the way I want it, because when she is getting older, I don't want to be focused on this kind of stuff as much. I don't know what kind of things I'll be doing in the future. Who knows if I might do more crazy updates and, but everything I will do will definitely be on a budget, and it will be like geared towards people who can also do it too. I'm not going to do anything on this channel that people watch and think, well, I can't do that. I want everything to be relatable. And so I hope you guys enjoy all of that stuff. I do like doing DIYs on this channel. Once in a blue moon, I do clean with me's, but right now I'm really focused on the decluttering. I enjoy it so much, and I feel like a huge weight lifted off my shoulders every time I do a space. It doesn't even matter if it's a kitchen drawer, and if y'all are new here also, I have been working on my kitchen. My kitchen used to be like all wood cabinets. I made a huge mistake painting them all white. Well, for the most part, they were all white. And it looked cute. And I really got into like the whole farmhouse thing. And when I say farmhouse, like that is not really my style. What I mean by saying that is all the white. Like I kind of got tired of all the white, because even though it's bright, it kind of has like a cold feeling. Like I want everything to feel warm and inviting, and it didn't feel as bright and happy as I thought it would. So I'm all about those colors. Like, so my kitchen, I stripped down the paint off of the top section of the cabinet doors. So they're wood grain again. You can see the wood, and it looks really pretty. I've got to touch some of them up still, and I'm not completely done yet. We have to find some more hardware. I cannot find some of the hinges. I don't know where I put them. That's why I'm decluttering. It's just a big mess. I'm a hot mess. But anyways, and then the cabinets, I painted them this kind of like an emerald green color. Like not too dark, not too light. I started out painting it blue, but then I realized like, no, I've tried the blue before, not on my cabinets, but in my house. Like that was one of the kind of color theme things I was going for, and I just got tired of it. So I was like, why would I go through that again? So I chose green. And you guys can check out some of my old videos, I'm sure. My last video is at Target Shop With Me, and you'll see the kitchen when I come home in that video. But anyways, so the whole reason I'm saying all of this stuff is I just want you to know, if you are new here, that is the kind of stuff I do in my house. I like to do updates that are, realistic for everybody. Everybody can buy paint and everybody can paint, I try to keep it real on my channel, and I don't know why I'm not showing you what I'm doing right here. Sorry about that. But anyways, I hope you subscribe and hope you enjoy. I was trying to show you guys how I label things. I just write on a piece of paper, so this is what I did. There's a box, and there's all different kinds of size clothes. So what I did is I put the first size down, and then I put a piece of paper that would separate them, but also say what is below the piece of paper. And then I added another size clothes on top of that paper and put a piece of paper saying what they are. And that's what I did. I had like 3 different sizes of clothes in there, because at the time I didn't have any bins that could separate them, and it wasn't really like I wanted to use a big bin to separate a little bit of clothes, you know what I mean? So right now I'm just putting things back that I'm going to use. And do you guys see the huge difference? Like there's 2 full empty shelves right there. That's crazy to me. I cannot believe I had all kinds of stuff in there. that I wasn't even using. That's unbelievable. Okay, so my daughter woke up. This is Jalen. She is 7 months old. It's okay, baby. And let me show you what I got. Okay, so I don't know what all was recording, but anyways, I have little blankets up here that we don't use as much. And then I have clothes from like over 7 months, so she can't really fit into things that are up there, so I stuck them up there. Over here, I have nursing pads that I don't really use, a wrap that I don't use that often. She doesn't really like it, but I keep it just in case. And then I have a cart cover. So that's how that is looking right now. I have diapers and bibs that she doesn't really use, but you never know. She changes her mind a lot, you know, so I keep them anyways. And then down here, I have the 12 months, which I'm keeping that little tag on there just so I don't have to like check them. And I have 12 months and up over here, so it's off to the side. I have a toy for when she's older, Lincoln Logs for when she's older, and her little shoe bin down there. These clothes right here, or not clothes, well, there's some clothes, and then there's just like, this is a pile of things that she does not use anymore. That pillow, we're throwing it away. It's just nasty. There's my coffee. And this all can be garbage. And then in my room, because I'm going to end up putting these in my closet, is these 3 bags of her clothes that I showed you earlier. And just things that she's not using anymore, but I can't really bring myself to get rid of. Actually, I'm going to get rid of those 2 pink things, those little pillows. I'm going to put those in that pile over there. That can go in her crib. This breast pump I got for free. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm just going to give it away. And then some little clothes that also don't fit her anymore, which I'm going to put into these bags. And then diapers, because I've got to fill it up again. And I've also got to wipe that down. But, and that outfit should not be in there. Okay, so I have my daughter laying right here. And this little pillow, this is a pillowcase that I have been using. I've been using the pillowcase as a cover for her changing pad, and I wiped that real quick too, and I added diapers in there. Okay, so I put all the stuff that I'm gonna get rid of on the table. I also have a pile of books that I went through yesterday. All of this is gonna go in the back of the Durango. I'm just adding to it. I have a lot of stuff that's going to be going out because I've been decluttering, and I have so much more room in there for things I could be using now or things I may find for free, you know. So I hope this motivates you guys to get a space decluttered in your home, because this probably took me not very long at all, under an hour, and I feel so much better. And I've been wanting to do this for probably like over 2 months, so it took a half hour, if that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I can't wait to see you in the next one.